I've been eating Plant Strong for over 33 years, and it has fueled me as a professional triathlete, as a professional firefighter, as a father of 3 young children, as a husband, and I can't tell you how delicious it is, how inexpensive it is, and how filling it is. So what I want to do right now is go through what a typical day of meals looks like for me. We'll start with the Rips Big Bowl cereal. This has been my go-to breakfast for 33 years, and probably 6 mornings a week I make this, and then the 7th on Sundays we do Sunday morning pancakes with the kids. So the Rips Big Bowl cereal, we have this commercialized version that's been out for about 10 years, and until we had this I made my own. And I always love to add fruit to this. It's amazing how many people I talk to, they don't put fruit on their cereal. And it makes it so tasteful, it adds a lot of color. And I'm gonna start right now with some blueberries. I love frozen blueberries, just happen to have some fresh ones right now. And I'm gonna add just, probably half a cup of blueberries. Next, I'm gonna add some grapefruit. Now this may sound kind of ridiculous, but I learned this from my mother, and you won't believe the kind of flavor that it gives it, and with each bite of the sectioned grapefruit. I've been doing this probably for 20 years, and a day without grapefruit on my Big Bowl cereal is it's a sad day. Next, I got frozen mango slices right here. I find frozen is actually the way to go because you always are assured you're going to get good, ripe mango. You don't cut in and get these big black awful mangoes. And I usually throw this in the microwave for 30 seconds before I throw it in the bowl. And then I do fresh banana. Always have a fresh banana on the Rips Big Bowl cereal. And you can see this thing is starting to take shape. It is absolutely gorgeous, brimming out of the bowl. And then I like to finish it off with some sort of a omega-3 superstar. Here we have some ground flaxseed meal. You could use chia seeds, you could use hemp seeds. Any of these are great. A little small handful of walnuts, and I'm gonna do that. And lastly, I'm gonna top it off with some plant-based milk. Here I have some almond milk, 30 calories a serving, slam dunk right here. I'm gonna hose it down. And now we are ready to start the day. And there you have it. That's breakfast. Okay, let's talk about lunch. We're going to be making a cheesy chickpea concoction here. And don't run away. When I say cheesy, there's no cheese. It's just kind of cheese-like, but very plant strong. This is a mainstay that we use in our family either for lunches, super quick lunches, or super quick dinners when we're short on time. And I'll show you how right now. Come on. All right, we're gonna knock out our cheesy chickpea concoction right now. You only need 4 ingredients, and this thing is done, and I'm not exaggerating, in less than 3 minutes. So the first thing is garbanzo beans or chickpeas. This is a low sodium variety. They're salt-free. And you keep, this is the trick, you have to keep the juice of the chickpeas in here. It's called aquafaba, all right? Next we have half, and I'm gonna throw that in there right now, all right? Next we have half a cup of nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is really what gives it that cheesy flavor and bang and creaminess that we all love and adore. This is a tablespoon of whole wheat flour, throwing that in, and then finishing it off with a little Bragg's liquid aminos, and that's a teaspoon right there, not much at all. Next thing I'm gonna do, if I could get a spoon, that would be very helpful. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna mix that together, like so. And it's starting to come together. I can smell the aroma of the cheesy chickpeas. It has just hit my nostrils, and now I'm getting super hungry. Oh, I love making this dish, especially in front of my kids, because They all are clamoring for it. And now I like mashing it up a little bit. I'm going to turn the heat up just a scooch to about medium. And you can see we are now done. And if you were timing that, I bet you it was less than 2 minutes. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to let this heat up for about 30 seconds on medium heat. And then I'm going to take you over here and show you what I love to put it on top of. Okay, let's take these cheesy chickpeas and put them to good use. So there's lots of different ways that we can use these. Today I want to put them over some broccoli florets and some whole grain penne pasta. Now, we love frozen broccoli. It's so easy. You just microwave it. It's done in about 2 minutes. And the same thing with penne pasta, right? You just boil it. You can take leftovers that you have. This is what I'm using today. But typically, I'll put it over whole grain rice. I'll put it over farro. I'll put it over potatoes. That's the fantastic thing about cheesy chickpeas, is how versatile it is. Now, we usually like to have half of our plate be green leafy vegetables or vegetables in general, and then the other half, it's fine if it's pasta or grains or potatoes. So I'm going to actually put this, not over everything, but I'm going to put this over right about half of what I have in this bowl here. And now I can stir it in as I see fit. And then I'm going to top this thing off with a little bit of cracked pepper. And voila, I've got the tastiest lunch ever. And this was done in less than 3.5, 4 minutes. Okay, next, let me show you another variation on lunch, the open-faced sandwiches. Now, I love the Ezekiel 4-9 bread right here. It passes all the Engine 2 PLANTSTRONG sniff tests when it comes to sodium whole grains and all the like. Next, I'm going to put some no oil hummus on each. This is going to be my go-to basically condiment right here. And you can see this is taking shape nicely. And the reason why we like to do open-faced sandwiches is because typically bread is very calorie rich. It's about 1,500 calories a pound. And so we don't want to put the lid on our sandwiches. Next, I'm going to put some spinach on here. We always want to find ways to get green leafies into our bodies. They are nutritional powerhouses. They truly are nature's superfood, calorie light, nutrient dense, loaded with fiber, omega-3s, nitrates, love them. And then I'm going to next put on some cucumbers. This is an open-faced cucumber sandwich with, again, hummus, spinach, and then these great cucumbers. And you could add anything you want here. I'm going to keep this kind of simple and do it like this. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of mustard on top of that to give it just a little bit of spark. And then I'm going to top it off with this no salt spice blend right here that you can get at any retail store. I think this is Mrs. Dash. And there you have it. So 2 super simple lunch options right there. Cheesy chickpeas over broccoli and pasta, or cucumber open-faced sandwiches. Knock yourself out. Lunch is awesome. All right, it's dinner time. Let's dig in. So I'm going to be making you my sweet potato bowl. This is one of my simple, delicious, filling dinners, or actually lunches, that I've been making, God, for over a decade. So we start with a sweet potato. It doesn't have to be a sweet potato. It could be a new potato. It could be a Yukon Gold potato. But for this, I'm using sweet potato. And then this actually was just cooked in the microwave. And now I'm just mashing it up. so I can guarantee that I'm getting a lot of different sweet potato in every bite. There we go. It's really starting to smell nice. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my black beans. These are no salt added black beans. Came in a can, right? I'm not too proud. Microwave these as well. And right there, that's about half a cup. Next, I'm going to do some green scallions. Gives it a nice flavor with each bite. Not roasted. Red bell pepper right here. That's about half a bell pepper. And then I am going to do arugula. I love arugula. The longer I've been eating this way, the more I like the bitterness of green leafies. And arugula is an absolute rock star. That's plenty of arugula right there on that bowl. And then I'm going to top it off with 2 items. The first is going to be mango. Everybody loves the mango. This is frozen mango. You know I had it for breakfast. I'm having it for dinner as well. Can't get enough mango. And then a little bit of avocado. This is half of an avocado right here. And I'm going to sprinkle that all over the top. That is our green gold. And next, I'm going to spruce it up with a couple things. First is going to be some lime. Going to squeeze that lime on there. And depending upon the lime you get, you may want to do 2 slices, which I'm going to do. And there we go. It just gives it a nice little kick. And I'm going to do a little bit of Bragg's liquid aminos. Literally just a few drops is all I need. It's really all I want. And then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of salsa. There we go. That's plenty right there. And a little bit of black pepper. There you go. That's dinner. You've just seen how simple a day of eating Plant Strong can look. All the recipes are on our website. Cannot wait to see what you're making at home. Thanks.